worlds. As strange and counterintuitive as it seems, time dilation is a law of nature.
miss the family I used to have. I feel like everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire as we'd watch the flames burn out. I miss the days I wasn't afraid. Now I always have my guard up. Hands on my face, I learned to cope with the pain. I know that people think I'm trying to get attention, but in reality I'm trying to send a message. I know there's kids out there that are going through the same thing, and if you're one of them, I hope to help your suffering. Just know it will get better and these feelings do not stay the same. No, they don't stay the same. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life, and I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. We got some big old updates over on the PTR today. I don't even know if it's live right now, but we also got a chest opening at the same time, so we got a pretty stacked day today, dudes. I think we're going to be hanging out on PTR. Hold on. Is this the actual, like, ooh, wait, what is this? Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at some of the numbers they have for talents and stuff and abilities. Man. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I'm just literally sitting here like, ooh, and you guys are like, let me see. But yo, we got some updates over in PTR 9.1 updates. Big array testing schedule, pretty big, busy schedule. 5 bosses tested and LFR testing this week. So for my guildies, this is going to be really good. Although it's on a Friday, which is a dual day, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate for me. I can't be for all the fights, but should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. And it looks like there's more stuff with the sockets for the more sockets for stuff, more sockets for cloaks. So we got to take a look at some of the raid gear and dungeon gear of the next patch, man. How you boys all doing though? Welcome back to another stream. Hope boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. So let's do this. Well, that's how we're gonna do it. Let's actually skip this song. Let's actually do this. We are gonna open up our boxes this week. That is the first thing we want to do. We have to open up our boxes. So we're gonna do that first. Then we're gonna take a look at 9.1 stuff. So hopefully you guys are ready for some box opening, man. I got every one of my characters a box this week. What's up, Tanjan? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Let's get the fat loot. Yeah, boys, I'm down, man. Let's load in, collect the loot, and then we'll go check out 9.1 stuff. We got lots of updates, dude. Potentially legendaries available for paladins as well. I'm gonna join your guild. Rain Rainbows? Apply. Like, it's an actual guild. It's not my guild, right? So it's a guild with actual, like, application process. But if you're serious about raiding, man, you feel free to put app. Rain Rainbows and all of them. You know? Hey, dog, good luck with the wall, man. Thanks, boys. Let's hopefully we'll get some good stuff. How are we doing today? Glad you're back in PTR again. But once again, hell yeah, dude. We're gonna be back on the PTR right as soon as we get our ults out of the way. Let me get the raid bots. Raid bots. Wow. And then we're gonna, I guess we'll start off with the monk as the first character. So we are gonna plug in everything into raid boss to see how much of an upgrade everything is that we get today. And we're hoping for some specific pieces for a lot of our ults, man. Top for loot? Yeah, you are, guys. You are. Should I give it like a minute? Let's give it about a minute before everybody is here for the loot, man. Before we go and open it up. Right before we go and open it up. Right before we do it. Because I got one of every one of my characters a key done last night. Not the highest key for all of them, but a key is a key. Because this week, last week was a PTR week for me. There was a lot of PTR stuff, PTR videos, PTR testing and such. So we'll give everybody about a minute before we open stuff up. There's a way to instantly swap covenants in PTR without having to do the quest. If you've swapped from the covenant, then you need to do the quest to try that stuff. So right now, Athaman, there isn't. They don't have a way for you to swap. You might be able to do it in raid testing, but only while you're in the raid. You can change stuff for your covenant and abilities, I think. But I could be wrong on that one. No, it doesn't look like it did. So if you have a character that hasn't tried any covenants, like my paladin could actually make all the covenant legendaries and try them out. But as my demon hunter, I might actually be limited to, like, not be able to do Night Fae or Kyrian. Because I think I did the swap it to swap very quickly back and forth. Nico, my friends, and all you. What's up, Relu? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. The live Paladin Lego isn't available yet. Is it not? Which ones are available? Because I know Paladin's got some new Legos. Why are you streaming this late at 11 p.m. I have school tomorrow? Annika, this is my normal stream schedule. 5 to 7 p.m. East Coast, man. Yeah, I tried streaming 2 hours earlier, dude, but everybody's so used to my schedule that I feel like I'm not gonna. I feel like if you're my schedule now, more boys are gonna miss it, then more people are gonna catch it at this point. But yeah, boys, doing good. Let me see, Danny. We'll open it up in a second, man. I'm giving it a minute. I used a Lego book to learn all the new Legos, and it doesn't have the Venthyr one, huh? Yeah, so maybe Venthyr one. Kyrian Lego did, Venthyr didn't. What about Necrolord? I know that Night Fae probably shouldn't be available though. but still the idea behind it is there. I find that Venthyr thing interesting. It disappears when you walk out of Ashen. That is weird, but I wonder what the cooldown reduction is, right? Could you actually get a lot of that CD back? That'd be interesting. Probably you like me. Yeah, a lot of you guys are EU. And I appreciate you guys supporting me over in EU, boys. Alrighty, have we wasted enough time? Because I'm literally just waiting until we get more people in so we can see how more people will see me open the boxes. Because I always get people like, yo, I want to see you open the box, but you open it too early. We give it a second, dude. Give it a minute. I'm new here. What's up, Slaney? Alright, well, Slaney here, dude. Now we can open boxes. Alrighty, boys. Box opening, man. You were here for it. There it is. Monk, we're going to start off, see what we get. For the Monk, I'm hoping not for a weapon. I'm actually hoping for like anything that's an upgrade from my blues. There's a lot of blues that can upgrade. And we got a helm. Do I already have a helm? No! My legendary's on the helm! No! Well, maybe that'll be okay if I play Brewmaster or something. 210. I just have a legendary in my helm. And I gotta recraft it. Well, I guess if I play Brewmaster, I can put it on something else, right? I guess I can do that, right? Vent. Is Venthyr on this guy. 4.2k DPS on this guy at 180, 191 auto level. Really not bad. But dude, that's unfortunate, man. Alright. Not a dud completely, okay? While it might seem bad, it's not a dud. You know why? You know why it's not a dud? You know why it's not a dud? Because I can make Legos on for other specs, and I'll use that helm. Unless all the best Monk Legos go on a helm, and then I'm actually screwed. Until then, we're chilling. This is actually not the worst. I will take it. It does remind me that I need to go and do more Torghast stuff. But yeah, not optimal. Far from it. But not completely like trash tier either. You know what I mean? Unlucky. A little unlucky. Ugly Product. Thanks for coming by, man. It feels gutted. If you accidentally walk out of it, knocked out, you lose Ashen Hollow. You don't lose Ashen Hollow. You actually gain a cooldown for it back, though. So you get the CD back, so I think that's what they're trying to go for. I think Demonology will always be the best a couple of expect to play. Really? Well, have you seen some of the Warlock stuff that they're getting in 9.1? Relu, you gotta peep the new video out on the channel literally right now. Demonology Warlock in PvP. With Chrysler playing some demo, dropping down that obelisk, dude, and the peasant just mauling people down. You're gonna have to start looking out for them totems with Warlocks, dude. Looking out for them Warlock demon totems. Actually, it's gonna be so annoying, especially if they put it behind the pillar somewhere. Put it in a corner somewhere where you don't see it. Because it has a 40-yard range, like it affects quite a large distance. So, it's gonna be annoying as hell. Nerf counter for Affliction today. Probably a good idea, because some people were critting for 60k with Shadow Bolts. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong, I'd say. I think it's still going to be a strong choice going forward, especially if you are going to end up playing the playstyle of, what is that? Corruption, Cedar Corruption, not Cedar Corruption, Nightfall, if you end up playing it for PvP. When's the patch coming out? No idea. No clue when 9.1 is coming out, boys. We can only guess. Lots of gear with domination sockets in the raid. Leather chest with 3 sockets. Interested to see what socket into them. So there are going to be these gems that apparently are supposed to be used inside of the raid. That'll give you like procs and stuff. It's like procs for damage, procs for healing, procs for defensives. So I think that's what it's really going to come down to. There's maybe raid gear that'll have extra bonuses inside our raids. So that'll be interesting. Let me pick up the quest from Bolvar. Just since I'm in the neighborhood anyway, and I'm Night Fae. So it won't take me long at all. Just gonna run by. Let's go open up a box. So in this character, we are hoping for a weapon, boys. On the Paladino, boys. Hoping for a fat weapon. Because everything else is kind of okay gear-wise. Got like some pieces that can be upgraded with Valor. Like anything that's haste heavy. Like all this stuff is actually not terrible. I also need to do my legendary stuff as well in this guy. We also got the box, which I don't really think is a great trinket for Pala, but I'll take it for now. Give me a weapon, boys! That's what I really want, is a fatty weapon. What do we got? Crystal. Now that actually might not be a bad one. Now that actually might not be a bad trinket overall to use in a paladin. I think it actually is not terrible for melee. So we're gonna try and see if it's better than the anima field emitter. which, or the box, I guess. I don't really know if it will be better or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Big haste gear or weapon. Yeah, haste would be also great. Weapon would have been wonderful, but the trinket I think is still pretty good though. Baldvar. It's a nerf, you think so? Hey y'all, how's it going? What's up, Tyrant? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. It looks like the trinket is actually an upgrade over the other one. About 89. You know, having 2 on uses is going to be pretty weird as a paladin. But I'll take it. Having 2 on-use trinkets is kind of weird. But I think it'll somewhat work out just because Paladin has use 14. Because Paladin is like, I mean, I'm not going to be able to sync up the device and the wings every single time, right? But then this will sync up with the wings afterwards, and the device can be used separately. Because I'll use this 30 seconds later or 20 seconds later, I could use this, and then afterwards I could use the wings together with this, and it should be coming off cooldown about the same time as one another. So it's not the worst. Like, it actually could kind of work out. That crit would be not terrible either. Plus, I could utilize Shield of Vengeance, have this thing channel arcane damage into me. I don't think it's a lot of arcane damage, but it'll channel, like, you know, it'll hurt me. It'll do some damage to my Shield of Vengeance for the absorb. I wonder if you could make this give you more damage into you. So then Shield of Vengeance will pop. So in a sense, I'm actually like guaranteeing even more damage. Sorta, kinda. It's not a lot of damage, but it's extra damage either way. So the Paladin, not the worst piece I could have gotten. Not optimal, but not the worst. Let's go with a Warrior next, dude. I'm just feeling like mix it up, go with the Warrior. Wither and Bolt nerfed, half nerfed. Well, I mean, they changed to Wither and Bolt, like they're changing the whole conduit slot from there anyway. I feel like overall with the Affliction Warlock changes of giving them Dark Glare, buffing up their dot damage, I think it's an interesting trade-off. I don't think it's the worst trade-off ever, you know what I mean? Like, not saying it's the art of the deal or anything, but it's pretty decent. What? Yo, my Hearth Kit is stone broke, by the way, dude. For all my ults, my Hearth Kit is stone broke. Usually I can just go to Orbos with that thing. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna set up Hearth Kit stone and we'll chill. I think I'll try to get a guild group together for keys. You can buy Seraphim and use second trinket with it. Okay, that works out with me. I want to sit over her. What? Doing pretty good. Got to see my niece today. Oh no. Oh no. So I was invented all the players avoid Demon Spec Warlock because it's difficult to play that spec, my opinion. Fair point, fair point. Here's a toy Hearthstone. So the Hearthstone for me takes me to Seat of the Primus, which is like the Necrolord area. But I have this Kidney Stone from the Emini Soulbind, Emini, where I can set up a second Hearthstone. And normally that's parked in Orbos. That's normally set in Orbos, so I can just port straight to the box as a Necrolord character. And I do it for all my Necrolord characters, except for my Feral, because Emini needs a quest line to do, and I just can't be asked right now. I just can't be asked right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I normally just have a direct port to Orbos. Right, normally I just set up a Hearthstone, and I guess I gotta reset it again. Maybe just screwed up with all my Necrolord characters of recent. And normally when I Hearth, I'm literally gonna Hearth right there where I set it. So I have 2 Hearthstones. I could go back to Sea Promise, back to Orbos, like once a day basically. It's like a 12-hour cooldown. Reduce for every time you kill an enemy, so maybe shorter? For a Warrior, what do we want, man? I think we want a weapon. I think we need a fatty weapon. At this point, we just need a big old weapon. We need it. Oh, give me a weapon, Blizzard! Oh, what? Is that at least better? At least that's an upgrade. Okay, that's at least an upgrade. How much of an upgrade is it, though? That's what I'm wondering. That's not a weapon, but it will do. Is my bracer all the way upgraded? It is. Okay. I might need to think about what other Legos I might want to start creating on this character, or just start doing some soul ash farming in general. Let's try it, boys. What's up, fella? How you doing, my man? I hope you're having a good one, my dude. But yeah, Wither and Bolt half nerfed. Well, it's It's just, I feel like it's not even called, you can't even call it nerf, because you know why? It's so different. One thing you can't say, it's different. You can't really say it's nerf just because everything is so weird now. You know what I mean? The cape is about a 26 damage increase, so I will take it, dude. I will take it. A little bit of increases here and there, day by day, a little bit. Not the good looking, not the best looking cloak I've ever seen. Like the turquoise is kind of cool, but I like those back pieces, dude. Those sick ass back pieces. I had your weapon too. That actually looks even cooler that way. Alrighty. Warrior done. What do we do next? Let's do Mage since he's in Orbis already. I'll often do stream every day except for Thursday and Saturday. Those are my 2 days off. 5 to 7 p.m. There's in the description of every video and every live stream, there should be a schedule. You could always refer to that. Subtlety as a Necro Lord. Oh, so what does this guy need? We got a trinket last night. We got a ring last night. I need anything that's like a glove, pants, belt maybe, chest maybe. We'll see, dude. I did full raid last night, dude. Full raid last night. And we got some, not a lot of gear, but hopefully we get stuff out of this, man. Hopefully we get stuff out of this. Yeah, I love doing more Warlock, main implosion Lego. Do you think it's trash? I haven't got to try it myself. I haven't got to try it. I don't know if people play it, but I haven't got to try it myself. No comment, I guess. What do we get? Oh, that's a lot of pieces. Oh, that's a lot of pieces. And the 226 gloves. That's a lot of pieces. Let's find out which ones are the best, though. Because Arcane, dude, especially the Curing Arcane, it's a different play style. You have a whole APL, which is Action Priority List down here. So hopefully it will consider the APL, because you need to set them out of haste, set them out of mastery, set them out of everything for it to feel smoother. But we got a lot of pieces to pick from. I'll take it, dude. That chest. Oh! Yeah, any one of these could be an upgrade, really. Any one of these skins can be a legitimately good upgrade. You probably could make the... I've actually checked for you Explosion Lego. Do people play the Implosion Lego at all as Demonology? It's a new week, but let's see. Legendaries? No, people play Implosion. Implosive Potential. People play it. It might not be one of those Legos that's pushing in hierarchies, but people play it. It's not a bad one. What about a Castle Nathria? What's the most popular one for Demonology, Lego-wise? So, Implosion is up there. It's not like Wilfred's. It's not super popular. You know, only 15 people out of however many. Most people just make this one. There's people that play it. Yeah, you could probably make a play with it. You could probably, if that's your play style you just enjoy, you could probably like justify it. And a pair of gloves are going to be my best choice. So the gloves and the pants are actually about 3 damage apart from one another. I think we just take the gloves, right, boys? I think we just take the highest like upgrade. The chest is good, but I think we end up taking the gloves here. Master and crit. Which means we'll need a bit more haste on our character. But that's okay. Yeah, I think we do it, man. I think we follow the Sims. I think we trust the Sims. And we get these fatty gloves, dude. 208 item level. We are at 9% haste, which isn't that bad. Close to that mastery cap that we need. And actually, if we go put a mastery in this bad boy, then we'll actually have our mastery cap. Let's do it, since we are over here anyway. And the gloves, I don't think I can enchant those with intellect, can I? Is it braces that should enchant with intellect? Or am I wrong on that? Also, can we just take a look at the fact that this character is 208 item level when he sims for 5k DPS? Fantastic, dude. Actually crazy. Enchants, and it's gonna be finger, and it's gonna be mastery. What do we think the bus driver?
Holy motherfucker!
Dono, yo! Hey! What's up, Lukey? How you doing, my man? Yo, thank you for the dono. Can we get a hashtag you, Lukey, in chat? Thank you so much, fam. He says, I love the videos, new to the game, and the arena videos are so entertaining. My man, thank you so much, fam. I appreciate you for the big bones, my guy. Thank you so much, my dude. Hashtag Lukey Boys for being such a generous, beautiful, glorious butterfly. Thank you so much, fam. I really appreciate it. We hit that 25% hit master, which is what we need, because it gives you better mana regen and better mana management. Haste at 10% feels a little better to play with, but we could substitute it for now. But I've always been chilling, dude. This arcade mage is stacked. Can we get anything from the world boss? I haven't even looked at the world boss at all. I might have to do them later, maybe. But can we get anything at all? No, not of this guy. Although, Iris Ended, do I already have that at 220? I have 213. We're chilling. We're actually hanging, dude. We're solid. We don't need... No, we're good. Alright, next two, boys. Now, a lot of my characters are actually not even parked in the... I guess this guy is. No, the Paladin already opened his stuff. Let's try the Warlock. How you doing, fam? There was more Warlock probably if they're smart. You just have to boost your demons and then run. Always hold the duel. True, true. That's probably going to be the way you play it in the S91. Literally the way you're going to play it in 9-1. Now, will it let me use the... Oh, look. My heart skin still works on this guy. I guess maybe on the war I never set it up. Because look, a heart thing? Oh, where'd I go? Oh, where am I going to end up? Oh, right in front of the chat. That's basically what I'm doing. That's why I use that soul bind. Literally for that. Just so I can be in front of a box. That's what I would essentially want to do with all my Necrolord characters. And I need to unlock Eminem for Feral at some point, which honestly might be worth it at one point or another. Have to wait and see. What years of upper rig do you have? You have so many characters even geared. I mean, most of my characters are geared. You know how? So M+. A lot of my characters are just geared through the weekly M+. And at first I start off with lower keys, and then they slowly move up in the world. You get the legendaries. I complete the quest line with the campaign. I get them the Covenant armor slowly but surely. I actually spend very little time on my alts. Like, a lot of them have decent item level, little by little. You know, the only character I actually spend a lot of my time on is my rogue. As for my alts, not really that much. Like, whatever time I spend on my alts, I usually stream. But yeah, Chescorthia, they get something. You test Corthia, I think they got something. Yes, we could go test Corthia as well. I know the Corthia got some updates as well. Apparently it's supposed to be rares and stuff. Alrighty. Warlock. Wait a second, that's an upgrade. I already had a fatty weapon, but it gave me even a better one. Wait, haste is so good for me. Oh my god. Chat, that is so good. I actually got a better staff. It's only 3 items of low group, but the stats are even better than that thing. Master Versa, get out of here with that. Those are not even real stats, dude. Give me some real stats. Oh my god. Well then, hold on. You got this guy over here. Holy cow. Hold on, holy cow. I'm just gonna Celestial Alignment? Is that what it is? Celeste? Yeah, Celestial Guidance. There we go. We're just gonna get an enchant for that bad boy. What the hell? That's awesome. Yo, that's a nice little upgrade. It's also best stats, dude. Haste. We're hasted out. We don't need Versa. We have a bit of Master. We have Crit too, which is my better stat. Dude, this character is setting up to be like a Demonology main. Didn't even sim it. Okay, let me sim it. Let me show you just... Let's see how big of an upgrade that is. But it's just, I guess you're right. No, you're right. I should have simmed it. But let me show you how big of an upgrade that is. Over my current weapon. Because I had this Fleshcrafter's knife. That would have been really good too. An offhand would also been really good. Let's sim it as it is. Nice webs. Give me that huge stat, dude. 3 item level upgrade. I was happy with the 223, honestly. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, that's it. I don't need any more. But apparently, Blizzard gave me just a better one. Best stats, too, dude. Hi, brat. What are the cores here? Apparently, they added more rares and achievements and treasure chests and stuff. Yeah, so the weapon itself is actually like a 24 increase. And apparently if I switch something out to plus 19... With Demonic Momentum, apparently if I go with Demonic Momentum, I'll get more damage value. If you say so, game. If you say so, video game. But yeah, 24, man. So like if I were to switch it out, it'd be 43. 43 damage increase if I were to just run the best conduits. But damn. Like, it's a sizable increase, man. Just the stats, the swing of stats. I like it. All right, next tune. Let's do Druid. I'm kind of having them. I usually do them in like the newest character, the oldest character, but today I've been kind of all over the place. And that's okay. And that's okay. Just a site at the site raid bots. Как это где люди sim characters. He said, what is this? What is that site? It said raid bots where people similar characters. I basically said it in English and Russian. It's the I don't know the word for sim and the word for like characters. I would imagine it'd be something similar like characters or something like that in Russian, or at least I would. I think. But you, no problem, no problem. Yeah, dude. So for Druid, what do we want for the Druid, man? What do you guys got want? I need better Lego. I need to upgrade my Legos for sure. But this guy already got a staff. I got pieces. So basically I would want upgrades. And if I get any upgrades, I want to get them in Mastery Crit. I think that's what it comes down to. Is trying to get pieces in Mastery and Critical Strike. Because Mastery and Crit is my best. Demon Hunter get an only good legendary for Winter maybe? Oh, I looked at some of the legendaries for Demon Hunters, by the way. They look interesting. I think they actually are kind of strong. Like, it's hard to tell if any of these Legos, Covenant ones, are going to be replacing the current Legos we have, but some of them do look pretty strong. Like the what Camilla's talked about, the Ventir one, actually could be really good, in my opinion. Could be really, really good. I think there's potential. I guess it depends, like, gameplay-wise. Can you actually, like, on paper it sounds good, but then there's questions of, like, how could you, if you were to maximize it, could you? You know what I mean? That's a lot of, like, testing that needs to be done for that. Personage. Do they call it in Russian personage? It's like, Здорово, люди, это мой персонаж. Like, do people say that? Or do they just, like, say character? Because there's some words in English that just, like, you'll use Russian letters to say that. And it's basically the same thing. But maybe that's what people actually call the characters, personage. Maybe that's what they call them. Good question. Alright, Feral. Druid. What do we got? 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 I have myself set in balance. My B. Char? Oh, Char. Okay. Well, I kind of messed up there, boys. My mistake. Feral didn't get nothing. But if we whatever want to play Boomkin, we got a big haste trinket, worst trinket. No, it's the worst one, really? Oh, it is a lot of haste, though. Ah, no. Ah, damn it. Wait, does that even have, like, it's all intellect? Okay, I was thinking, what if it gives you agility? Damn. I screwed the pooch in that one. Okay, Feral, we're just gonna turn him away. We don't need to look at him for today. Next week is a better week. Just, he didn't get nothing. If anybody asks, chat, if anybody asks, Feral didn't get anything. I forgot to do a key. Okay, let's just ignore it as if it never happened. Okay, let's go bounce. Yeah, I did too, didn't I? I got 2 bounce items, man. I keep setting him in balance and I don't know why. I think it's like whenever I do a key, I'm like, well, none of these things in this key would give me anything good for a Feral. But if I got this balanced weapon, like an offhand or something, it might be okay. And I just forget it. I just set it and forget it. Alright, well that's our rule for the day. Make sure you check your spec. Like, yes, it's the enhancement, right? Enhancement. Enhancement. Cool. We're chilling. Wow, why is Boomy always spec'd on my young? Because the Feral doesn't really get too many good upgrades in a lot of these dungeons. So I like, well, maybe I can get something for Boomy. And then I didn't think about it. Want to push Glad this season? I'll be down. You want to push Glad with me, Capitana? What's the best 1v1 PvP class? Probably Paladin. Monk, Feral. Any one of those guys are really, really good for 1v1 duels. Like in a pure 1v1 setting. Yeah, those guys are pretty nutty. I mean, Rogues probably too, right? Just run away and reset until they have cooldowns, then come back and nuke them. But I think those classes with self-survivability, like if you're an Orc, Monk, I feel like you can stay on top of the Rogue. I don't know, I guess it depends how you play it, right? If you literally just sit in stealth all day and reset until you get every single cooldown available, then probably Rogue, right? You scared the cat. Yeah, true. Don't scare the cats though, boys. So that's my first dud though. So if that's my biggest unlock of today, That means my rogue might get something insane today. My rogue might get a 233 weapon, dagger, or a helm from Danny, or any one of those things. I'll actually be pretty happy with it. Yeah, booby, dude, every time. Actually, my rogue, I think my helm is pretty ass too. It's only 222, so getting a better helm overall would be great. A Danny helm would be great, dude. A 233 helm. Oh boy, that'd be nuts. Dagger, oh, would be amazing too. What about this guy, dude? What about this guy? I need a better weapon on Handsome Shaman, man. My weapon, Sinful Aspirant Hatchet, it just doesn't cut it anymore. Get it? Cut it. Doesn't chop it up anymore. Everything else is pretty decent, man. I mean, we got 226s just about every single piece, with a couple 220s sprinkled here and there. But like, weapons is what we really need. So Blizzard, if you could just give me a fatty 226 weapon, I'll be so happy on the chamois, dude. 226 main hand, throw that 213 in the offhand, I'll be satisfied. You know, Russian Dell, I do, to some extent. I'm a best up on Inferior last week, but I'm EU, so I have to see it tomorrow. Voter, my man, I wish you the best of luck. You're getting the best piece. Same thing with Pharaoh last week as well. Yeah, dude. I feel like it's just like a Druid thing, dude. It has to be, right? It has to be a Druid thing. Because my Druid's done it twice. I mean, I'm stupid too as a person, but like you're probably like, oh, you know what? I can't get anything for one spec. What if I can get something for another spec? And you just forget it. And there's just a whole completely different gear set. So what a Desert Warlock can do in your 5 arena, crazy. Yeah, check out the new video, man. We actually have a Desert Warlock doing some crazy stuff in 9-1. I don't know why I did my totem. All right, give me a weapon, Blizzard. That's not a weapon. Ooh, do we just take the Stygia? Is this the first Stygia take? 44 gold, because that's exactly what we have right now, just a lower item level. Ooh. I think we take Stygia, right? Yeah, we take Stygia, dude. We Stygia it up. We Stygia it up. Stygia, not the most exciting loot that you can get out of it, but it's okay. Wow, it's been a while since I had to take Stygia. Man, okay. Well, Unforge. What can you say besides Unforge? I think this is one last character left before... No, Death Knight as well. And then Rogue. So we got 2 more characters before the Rogue. 2 more tunes overall. And then we'll hop on 9-1 PTR. And we'll see what that's all about. Oh my god, Esman, dude. That oof. Capped it, dude. He capped it. In 5 minutes-ish. Maybe. Still looking. There's gonna be a new Monster 9-1 that takes Stygia to buy. I guess there is, right? So Stygia will have some uses in 9-1, so I guess you shouldn't feel too bad about it. New PvP talents PTR Brewmaster looks so fun. I want to check him out. Once I am done opening, I might be able to. Do 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 do. Damn, dude! I actually made such a painful face in the picture that I haven't snagged. Look at that, dude! Look at that face of just pain, face of pain and torture. Man, it actually did make me like cringe, full body cringe just now. Are you gonna play TBC? Yeah, I'll play with Guildies. I don't really know if I'll make videos on it. I do want to play it though, but I'll probably play it with friends. So I don't really know if you should expect videos of it. Hello from Brazil. What's up, Taigo? How you doing, my man? Maybe I'll start playing it. I'll have so much fun with it. I'll start making guides and stuff of TBC. Never really know, dude. Don't bother to get rep with Venari. Korthia also gives you rep towards her. Well, actually, you don't even need to bother with rep with Venari because rep is account wide now. As in, like, the access to her inventory to buy stuff with Stygia is account wide. So my main rogue maxed out rep with Venari, so my ults can go get sockets now if I wanted to. If I want to get Stygia. I ain't farming Stygia on my ults. Those 2 ults gotta go fast. See what you get on rogue. I know, dude. I'm flying. I usually pre-park them next to Orbos, but I forgot to do it last night. I was just trying to get my keys finished last night to make sure all my alts had something to open. Hope they didn't reset Stitch account. No, it doesn't look like they will. PTR added a mount on pet. Yeah, I think they'll still. I don't think they'll reset Stitch account. That'd be dumb. Because some people have thousands of Stygia because they just farm the maw dailies. Like my guildie, Memnarch, he does that every day. Like after a raid, after whatever, he just gets on, does his dailies. One of them is to do the maw on every one of the characters. It doesn't take him long, but he does it anyway. It's just like you get minimal impact from it. It has sockets, which I guess if you're trying to squeeze anything out of a character, like at the top end, it makes sense. But like at the lower end, I just, you know, like putting a socket on a 207 piece to me just isn't worth it, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Alrighty, what would the Hunter 1, dude? I guess that, no, the 207 replace would be nice. A neck replace would be nice. Give me a fatty haste neck. I'll be happy. So I don't have any good necks at all. Alrighty, we have some pieces we want. Blizzard, give me the loot! Oh, what the hell? You're kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. If you got questions about TBC, feel free to write me in Discord chat, bro. Sounds good, Thonjian. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I guess Stitch it twice in a row. Well, all my mounts, all the mounts in the courtyard are gonna be mine now. What is this? Twice! I've gotten a piece of gear that's like 3 item levels less than what I'm running. Exactly the same piece too, so it's not like different stats. It's not even different stats. Man. Like what? Oh, a dud weapon. It is a dud weapon. Because already it's the same weapon I already have. Like in fact, it's actually the best, the most haste survival weapon you can get right now. So I already have the best one at the highest level, and like you can't get better. They just give you the same one at 3 item level less. I mean, man, that's unlucky. I mean, I guess I'll take Stygian. Illidan, Storm Rage. What about Illidan? You got so many weapons, dude. I'm getting all the worst luck with the weapons. Let's be honest here, dude. I got weapons today, but normally somebody would be like, "Wow, finally I got a weapon." Like my Shaman would have loved a weapon, but my Warlock already had a weapon. Actually, I guess my Warlock got an upgrade. I can't complain there. But like my Hunter, dude, I already had a good staff. Like agility staff with haste. Yo, it was already prime. DK will make a comeback. Dude, Death Knight has been the luckiest character. What did I get on this guy last time? I got a weapon. I got a cloak. Those BIS secondary stats. Like this character has been the luckiest character of all of them, man. The Frosty DK. And he pumps damn too. He pumps good damage. Like in keys, this guy owns. This guy actually slaps. Actually unlucky, dude. Suit mount that drops from Sylvanas Vengeance. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's going to be an actual like cutting edge mount too, so more people are going to want to get that mount. I mean, Danny had some loot but no mount, but this one is going to have actual mount, so that's pretty cool. I wonder if the old next tier is going to have a mount as well, or is it going to be kind of like BFA or whatever. Okay, and after this one, boys, we got a rogue, and the rogue, we're hoping for the, so far I'm hoping that these is our duds. All these duds that we've gotten, that's just us getting duds out of the way, so then the rogue can open something fat. Okay, so then the rogue can open the bisses of bis, the greatest of greatest. We'll see how it goes. I have hopes, man. I have hopes. I didn't miss this guy being a Necrolord just because I could port back over here, but as a Night Fae, I could just run. I could be a cat. I like being a cat more than teleports. Alrighty, I don't know what this guy can get. We're chilling. Ah, what? Do we even take it? It is technically more versatility if I try Blood DK. Do we take it? Or is that Stygia? The bad luck comeback I meant. Oh no. That's good for PvP. Yeah, I don't really PvP on the DK. I guess I could take it for Blood DK because this is more versatility. You're trying to get as much versus as you can for survivability. Like it could be somewhat useful sometimes, somewhere, right? It will take it. we'll take it because it has maybe some chance of being useful at some point. Alrighty, let's see the rogue, man. Let's check the rogue. Hopefully Simit, I'm not even gonna touch it. The other one, my one right now has a socket, so I think the socket with crit and mastery or crit versa is better. I would be surprised because the versatility isn't that great of a stat for me. Mastery is a good stat, but I think crit is a better stat. I mean, maybe I should have simmed it. Maybe you're right. Oh, hey, we got gold. 1.6 mil gold, boys. We got money. Money. Also gotta get mature guys done this week. I'll do it at some point. Dude, this is where the luck comes out, man. The luck was drawn for the rogue. That's all it was, man. It's gonna come in, and the rogue is gonna get the fattest piece you ever seen, dude. It's gonna actually make me hurt just how good the gear is that I'm about to draw. You guys don't even know the half of it. I hate how I disorganized all my characters as of recently. Usually just like go top 5, then top 5, then top 5, but as they get more levels, they keep getting organized in all kinds of ways. I think we... trying to figure out which missions to send everybody on. Okay, we'll do that like this. And... okay, that'll work. But I don't think that's exactly what I want to do in the end, but it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Probably should have taken the quest for Replenish Reservoir first, because I have a little bit of anima just sitting here. Actually, we almost have a 10,000. When we get 10,000, I'm either going to do superior efficiency or I'm going to start doing this. I'll probably do superior efficiency. I'll probably upgrade that first. And this character actually has a full upgrade with the travel network, so I can just go to teleport immediately. Honestly, I should have been doing for all my other characters, so I had a port just to go straight to Ouroboros. If I actually cared that much, I could have just been doing that the whole time. 255 animal wrist socket on PTR, easy, vault. Wait, did you actually open your box in PTR and you get PTR loot? Wait, should I copy this rogue over so we can see some of the loot we can get on PTR? Hold on, should I copy this rogue on PTR right now? So we can actually open up some loot from the vault. Chat, should we just like pause and park this rogue here and just copy the rogue over so we can see some PTR loot? Do it? Huh, okay, let's try it, let's try it. Because I can copy the rogue over and see if I can get PTR loot. Because if I just keep the rogue here, I can keep copying the rogue, open a PTR loot to see what we get. F it, let's do it. I don't think it'll give me better raid loot, but it will give me dungeon loot that might be different. What for? A little bit of the same item level. Well, apparently for Chrysler it wasn't. Apparently for him it was 255 item level wrist and socket on PTR loot. Okay, it's gonna take a second to update. So let's see what we get. If you want, so you can copy 10 times. Yeah, basically. I remember there was like a loot box opening videos back in Legion where people actually copied the character to PTR and they kept opening the box to see what kind of stuff they could have gotten. This is like a loot box in a sense. 242, 255. I guess it's 242 in PvE, 255 in PvP. That's pretty cool. So they already have PvP gear, huh? With the new changes. Does it have a new look? It said it was a wrist, so I guess it doesn't have new look for it. Yo, Chrysler, copy your character over until maybe you can get some cool mod pieces, you know, like shoulders and stuff. Will Matux go? Matux, I think, is at work. I think he comes back in about 20 minutes. But, yeah. As people know, understand what WoW was born with a little Storm Mage and Author's Lich King. True, true. The good old Warcraft 3 days, man. You know what I mean? If a hunter didn't get legendary for Night Fae, MMO will still be boring. Serpent Sting for next season. Yeah, it probably would be Camille, unless BM for some reason does more damage, and then people wouldn't even play MM. With hunters, most hunters end up playing the strongest spec, and it's either BM or MM. And most hunters don't really care to like play only one specific spec. You know what I mean? They just want to play which one does the most damage. So they're usually not too picky. He says online 15 days in a friends list. Oh, Machooks? Oh, I guess you're right, huh? 15 days. Well, yeah, I guess on BNet. But maybe he's been playing another game overall. I think I see him pop in the chat here and there. What'd you get on your rogue? We haven't opened it up. We decided we gotta copy the rogue over on PTR and see what we get from him on PTR. Man, this update is taking a while, by the way, dudes. Or maybe not. Maybe it's like loading in chunks. Okay, apparently it's not. MM is better than BM, changing my mind. For now, yeah, but next patch it might be the other way around. Because people are just looking at, I mean, I talk about like playstyle or damage wise. Because most hunters that I know don't care about playstyle. They actually just want to play whatever does the most damage. Like if survival did more damage than everybody, people would complain about it and they would hate the playstyle because not a lot of people like the melee hunter playstyle that are hunters. They like the range. But they would play survival if that did the most damage. Like at least the hunters that are like goal oriented, mythic key oriented, like higher pushing oriented, raiding oriented. At least the hunters in my guild, I guess. Like none of them really care about which spec to play. They don't really like, oh, I like Beastmaster. Oh, I like Marksman. I like survival. You know, not like how we are, boys. You know what I mean? Like I just like survival, and I play survival. They would rather just play whatever spec is the strongest. MM was hyped, but it wasn't that good in SL. No, it was pretty good at the beginning. I mean, damage-wise, it was the best. So survival and MM are my jam personally, dude. Let's go. Survival only. I hope there's more buffs coming for him. Yeah, I mean, maybe gear will end up making a pretty big difference. With enough haste values, you could maybe play a slightly different playstyle with your talents that could output more damage. I feel like it's a pretty big bottleneck. It's not enough haste, though. Several hunters changed from M to BM, so they don't really care what spec to play. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them played BM back in... PGR's back up, by the way. Loaded. A lot of them played BM back in Nyalotha because it was the strongest. And then they swapped to MM because MM was the strongest. But also, at least the hunters in my guild say that MM, it's alright, but it doesn't necessarily feel like great to play. Like, it's alright, but it's not necessarily enjoyable. Neither is BM, though. Like, at least the hunters in my guild don't really... It doesn't really feel like they really enjoy Hunter in general. They just play it because they know how to play it. But they don't necessarily enjoy it either. So it's interesting. Okay, does it let me copy my rogue over? Oh! Sylvanas Raid Bow. It's a legendary now. I've seen this back pieces. Ooh, you see how it has like this thing and this thing right here, blade-wise? It's like a side blade. And it has its own icon too now. That's cool. It's a legendary now. Is that actually going to be a legendary? Like, can you run it with other Legos or does it replace a Lego basically? Ooh, that looks cool. With that full set, it looks pretty great. Alrighty, where's my rogue at? It's like right here. Let's see if it even let me copy him over, just to see what kind of loot we get. Let's just do it a couple times, just for funsies, and then we'll actually open up loot, and then we'll actually go check out PTR. How does that sound, boys? There he is, dude. Dalaran XP. Let's see what we get. Until I die in real life, I'll always play Demonology Warlock and WoW. Let's go, Rilu. That's some commitment right there, my guy. Is that it's a unique playstyle, in my opinion? Yeah, I like it too. I like it because it's so unique. It's pretty neat. 95 BM is much better, but scale, meme, maybe BM better. BM don't really care. I like both. Cool. I like explosive shot volley. Yeah, I do like some of the combos you can do with MM. With like volley and explosive shot and just a bunch of damage all together at once. I rolled Holy Paladin, maybe having a blast. I'm only showing an ammo, pumped out of 14, 412s, 14 10s this week. Let's keep it up. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing, my guy? That's awesome, man. Holy Paladin, this should be a lot of fun, man. Going into the next patch soon. I feel like that's a class that's gonna be good no matter what. They got a really good head start now, and unless they get super nerfed or just fall behind with gear, should be a pretty good spot. Alrighty, we are. Was there new PvP challenge slots? No. Cool. Let's see what we get on this character, dude, on PTR. Set us as assassination. Open up our box. See what it gives us, if anything new, if anything different. That's a pretty big ring. Imagine getting 252 out of that. Is it the highest level you can get to? Hold on, is that the highest item level ring you can get to? For raids. A Casanatria, Sanctum, Mythic. Yeah, it is. 252, man. Wow. Oh, look at that. You got Dominion sockets. Domination sockets. Wow, it's a lot of them. Wait, last few bosses. Daggers? Yo, these look cool. A chest piece. Do they still only have like only daggers as a weapon? Yeah, they do. So rogues are basically going to be relegated to dagger boys. Kind of a bummer about that, honestly. Wait, another thing we could test while we're in PTR. Sorry, I'm getting so like caught. I'm all over the place. I know, but like, is there a trinket vendor again, or did I not have trinket vendor? Wait, this is because I'm buying something from Ruin Tower, so something's loading still. Oh God. That's a lot of feasts and cauldrons, by the way. Okay, they loaded in. Is the trinket vendor loaded in? Do they have the trinket vendor? Can you test the new trinkets yet? That's what I want to know. No. What about new dungeon? Is that here? Don't see it. Okay, so no trinket vendor here. All right, let's copy the character over again. Just see what else we get from the dungeons. Just to see what we get. To see what we get, man. One more time. Uno mas. We'll do it a few times to see what we get. So if you do 52 would be the highest item level that you could gain. And a ring with that much Versa, boys, that much crit. Oh, I'm praying that they don't get nerfed to find the funnest spec. I love this. Hits me. Let's go, my guy. I think it'll be fine. Right now they do quite a bit of free damn. What's up, Dale? What's up, Jacob? How you doing, my dude? Check it out, PTR, just a quick second. Seeing some of the gear that drops from the vault. I think it's same loot, just copy over and over. Oh, really? If it's same loot, then I'm hoping I didn't get that ring on my rogue then. Let's see. Do I actually get same loot or not? No. That's a big cloak. That's a decent cloak. All right. Chrysler, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It didn't do it for me. But maybe it just does it for you. Maybe it's a PvP thing. I love our drop legendary bow for some honest, maybe on Mythic. Let me actually check that. Yeah, let me copy this rogue over and let me check if you get that kind of bow from Sylvanas on LFR or Mythic. Yeah, I mean, it just let me just now. It just let me get a cloak. And, first it was a ring, then it was a cloak. Yeah, so you should be able to just keep copying over just to see what you get. Just to check out some of the loot. Keystone Conqueror Season 2. Attain at least X rating during Shadowlands Season 2. Wait, do I already have a rating in Shadowlands Season 2? 306. We're doing 15 and 16? But I got rating, 0 rating from one and rating from another. Weird. Let's see what we get. That's Magon Rogue. Thanks, man. I see 253 item level drops. Yeah, bracers. So I am getting different pieces. Yeah, let me look at Sylvanas' bow, like from the raid. Sanctum of Domination, and we want to look at the LFR and other forms of the WEP. Oh god, she got all the conduits, huh? Where's the bow? I'm not seeing the bow in LFR. I'm seeing the bow, however, on normal. A 233 version. So it's 233. At heroic, it's 224, 246. And then on mythic, is it going to be like legendary? No, it isn't. So it is. It looks like it's legendary on the Wowhead screenshots, but not here. So you can't get the bow and LFR at all by the looks of it. Huh. Interesting. What's up, my guy? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so Mythic at 259. But not a legendary like they had on the screenshot with Wowhead. Cool. Alrighty. A Transmog show legendary loot, no? That's a good question, actually. Bows. Oh yeah, it does show it as a legendary, doesn't it? Huh. I guess the question is it actually going to be considered a legendary or not? Because it does have a special effect. Maybe it could be one of the things to balance out hunters too. Interesting. It probably just has like a legendary appearance, but it's not like an actual legendary weapon. So it's not like you'll actually be able to only have one of them. Or this over the other Legos, I guess. I'd be very surprised. It looks like it's just a legendary appearance. Because don't we have, hold on, wasn't there like a crown? Oh, glasses. Oh. Oh, dude, Harry Potter. Oh, that looks kind of cool, actually. Sunglasses, they look good. The shades, dude. They actually look so good. These actually look pretty cool. Okay, so there's actually mythic differences. They have like a little shadow above the face. That doesn't look that much cooler. It doesn't look much cooler than this or this. I feel like there's no difference. I see no difference. My eyeballs don't work. Honestly, purple looks even cooler. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, weren't there certain legendary pieces back in like Legion and stuff? Oh man. Wait, okay, shoulders. Do I have the Cataclysm shoulders on me? Do I have this one Cataclysm shoulder? I'm looking at the Dragon Soul legendary shoulder. These ones. Imagine the Master Assassin look like it has appearance as a legendary, but it doesn't mean like it's an actual legendary when there's an actual shoulder that looks just like that too. Right? I just have the appearance and it shows up as a legendary. I'm saying, I guess, just because the appearance shows up as a legendary doesn't mean it will be a legendary. I mean, it could be, right? So far, it isn't. Maybe it is planned to be a legendary in the future. Who knows? That's an interesting question. Can swap covenants and PTR? I think it lets my rogue swap covenants PTR. Yeah, you just go to the... I didn't mean to log on, but I guess I'll do that. I'll show you where you go. So as long as you haven't like done the actual quest line for it, then you can swap covenant appearances on PTR. Or as long as you haven't like switched covenants already, because swapping back to a covenant will be a pain. But this character was Ventier from the start, so all I need to go is go find the Ventier guys over here, which I don't think they're gonna let me swap covenants at the moment, will they? Yeah, they're not gonna let me swap covenants to the Night Fae or the Kyrian. But they will let me swap to like Necrolord to try stuff out. So yeah, oh no, mind, that's another NPC. So if you have a character and you don't do this quest line with the first move, can I abandon it so then reset? No, it just automatically gives it to me. Weird. But some of my ults don't have those guys showing up. So then they're over here, just like by their banners. By the covenant banners. And you talk to them and you can swap covenants. But is that how I talk to maybe to oh, okay. I guess well, the other characters I can prolong the story. On this guy, I can't. Because normally you would use this guy to set this stage into motion, but my character, I guess, automatically drawn to it. Weird. But yeah, that's the room where you would go swap covenants. You would have the covenant leaders or whatever. Talk to them. Unless you've already been part of that covenant, then the PTR, they'll make you do the quest line to swap to them. Which is kind of annoying. So hopefully you didn't switch. That's all I could say. In database legendary, I guess we'll have to wait and see if it'll be actually legendary. Legion, Argus, Trinket, Amathil, Vision. Maybe it'll be similar to that. Oh no, you mean like the icon? It's not actual. It's just same look, same icon, but it's not the same trinket. Let's go finish up our rogue, boys. Is that a picture of Divine told true, or maybe April Fool's joke? No, that's real. That's real. Yeah, that's what some of the new updates have done to a legendary as well as to a honor talent in 9.1. That's pretty real. Alrighty, boys. Is time come? Has the time come, boys? Is this the time to open up the vault for our main? This is where we go get the fattest loot ever. Are we ready, boys? Go! Give me something good, Blizzard! What do we get? Ah, that's not what I wanted. Wait, that's actually... Is that all garbage? Wait, oh no, did we actually go garbage? Oh no, I'm actually a little afraid to sim this. I think we just got straight up garbage. Yo. No. Garbage. 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 Probably garbage. Maybe the boots is a slight increase. Maybe. Man. Wow. We killed 9 bosses last week for this. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed. I don't think any of that is an upgrade. So maybe we can get something from Danny himself, like a helm. Or maybe another bead for the weapon. But damn. Well, there it is, boys. Well, there it is. Damn. Let's see. Apparently it's a slight upgrade. How much? 9. I mean, I guess. Like if I had to choose. But this week I could also get my Stygia, so we could get a socket. I guess I'll put it in like a neck or something. We are getting sockets little by little, but damn, that's a bummer, dude. That's pretty much a bust. I guess we'll go put the enchant on this bad boy with agility, because it is slightly more crit. Slight less versus slightly more crit. It's, I guess, okay. I don't know, not that much of an upgrade. Man, that was I was really hoping we get some actual good Daniel loot. Damn. So far we got I think this week was dud week, dude. We got so many duds this week. Wow. Bummer. Feet. And we need boots of Agi. Damn. Well, I guess we gotta wait until next week, boys. I guess next week is another chance at fatty loot. I mean, maybe we get something good out of Danny tonight too. Like, if we get something good out of Danny, I can't complain. I mean, I'm 227. Like, I can't really get much better of an upgrade. And tonight we will slay Danny, or this week we do slay Danny. Especially if we can get like SLG down very quickly, and then take down Danny very quickly. We might actually be able to get some Danny loot tonight. Actually, that'd be cool. Alrighty, is it PTR time? I think it's PTR time. I think it's time to log on PTR, check out some of the changes up there. Let's actually go test some PTR changes. And we need Blue Pose by Blizzard to see exactly what is new. Here we go. Put it like across the screen. So we got some new updates, man. Let's take a look at all these. There's a lot of PvP updates here as well, apparently. So we'll see how that works out. 3 sockets now in the raid. It looks like you do get some new sockets. I don't know how to craft those sockets, but it looks like you do get new sockets in a raid. Okay, so first thing we're gonna test is Druid. Do I have a Druid already parked in? No, I don't. I guess I have this guy, right? Dal Catman. He's already in Orgrimmar. We can test some stuff there now. As long as Orgrimmar isn't broken. We got some boomy changes. New moon, half moon damage increased by 33%. So new moon, half moon, and full moon should do quite a bit of damage. Hopefully. I want to test that out myself. See just how much damage they can do. Yeah, so domination sockets seem like another way to upgrade raid gear. And it looks like it's a socket that makes you do most damage inside of raids. So it's really good gear inside of raids, but I don't know if the sockets work outside of raids. Very, very little information on that stuff right now. I don't think they have a vendor for it either. They just have sockets, but not like some gear we can actually test. Okay, a lot of my characters on PTR are gonna have their like action bars all kinds of screwed, aren't they? But unfortunate. Okay, should be good enough. Alright, let's test this out. We got some boomy updates today, boys. Boomy updates. So for Boomkit, we have a couple different changes. First one is to New Moon. So this ability apparently is gonna now hit harder. New Moon, Half Moon damage increased by 32%. So does it justify playing to the Full Moon playstyle, right? Like, how would you play Boomy right now? I mean, I guess it can kind of sort of hit okay. Wait, where are my details at, actually? Details, here we go. Because I can't even see my details right now. When buffs the rich got richer? I wouldn't be so sure just yet. I think it's way too early to call. Let's actually put this here where the trees are and go with balance of power so we can start with a lot of resources. Okay. So New Moon doing more damage, 33% more damage. Half Moon doing 33% more damage. I mean, I guess it could be kind of okay. Solstice got nerfed, so now it's 250% more often the stars will fall instead of 300%. So I think it went from 350 to 300, and now it's 250. So they're really trying to nerf Solstice. And they're trying to buff New Moon, even though I feel like Fury of Villain is looking, last time I checked, as the stronger talent. Although it's hard to tell if this is going to be enough of a change, though. You know what I mean? Stellar Drift has been redesigned. Software damage increased by 50%. Wait, did they switch these? Wait, did they switch to New Moons and Stellar Drift? They swapped them around places. I don't like that. I swear they swapped these. So you can cast them while moving, but it has a 50-second cooldown, but it does a lot more damage now. Instead of like 15% more damage, now it's 50. It's a bursty AoE ability, using movement speed. I don't know, that might actually end up kind of balancing, but it just kind of the go-to town and you didn't have to switch. And now I think they're trying to make it so you will want to switch depending on the situation with these talents. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief. Okay, so the actual like damage itself. Of the actual buff. Let's see how much damage this does. New Moon, Half Moon, Full Moon. Boom. So Half Moon actually did a kind of okay-ish damage. New Moon not really much, but like in a 5 minute DPS situation, right? Would it outweigh? Would it be any good? And it's all astral damage too, so you would want to use it during eclipses. So I guess it could be an ability that kind of supposed to give you a little bit of resources and a bit of damage while you're inside of eclipses. I mean, moons are great. Like, new moons are great, but usually boomies like to get them when they're free. Like, nobody really likes a full moon when it's not free. Like, that's the benefit of the moons. It's the fact that they're free. I guess same thing goes for half moons too, right? I guess they could do a bit of damn. But I don't know. I mean, together they do kind of okay damage. You know? Kind of okay. The moon's still dead, I think. Yeah, 32% damage buff. It's only buffed to the half moon and full moon. Or, yeah, new moon and half moon. But I don't think the moon abilities are all that strong. Doesn't really seem like they're going to be all that strong. At least to me, it doesn't feel that way yet. Okay, so there's that. Don't really seem like it's super strong. I mean, sim-wise, it might be okay-ish or a little closer. I think it's still going to be a Fury of a Loon. Especially with Solstice getting some nerfs. Hold on, and I need to get all 3 charges of Half Moon? Oh my god, okay, we'll wait for 3 charges of Half Moon. Let's take a look at Stellar Drift, man. Take a look at Stellar Drift. Starfall deals 50% additional damage, allows you to cast while moving while it's active. So a lot more damage with this now. So let's go fully dotting things. We're gonna go Starfalling. We'll press Starfall as soon as we can. So now you have a cooldown on Starfall. It should do a lot more damage now. You can still move while casting. I guess it's kind of nice. Like the damage of it should be kind of okay though too. Although I do find it a little bit weird in terms of trying to get into Eclipses. It feels like I'm gonna have to do more management with this playstyle. More dot management, like dotting up, trying to get as many Moonfires in before I Starfall so I can extend them. I guess it would be pretty good, like if you need mobility. If you absolutely just need mobility, you probably will do that. You probably will run this talent. If you want to see more burst AoE, you want to have a bit more burstier AoE. And I guess it's still going to be decent damage overall, but I don't really know, like if you don't have to move at all, I feel like the constant pressure from Starfall might be overall still stronger. And also with Starfall not being on a CD, it is much easier to maintain your dots. I guess the only difference is like if you have to move, but then you're kind of making your playstyle a little bit more clunky. But if you have to move, like, I don't know. I feel like you could... is it gonna... Oh, I like the animation for this ability, by the way. Static field looks awesome. Now it actually is a static field of just lightning. It looks sick. It actually looks sick. Looks good. Cell Drift, I understand that they're trying to nerf it so that the other talents in a row are going to be better. But I just feel like Two Wind Moons is just better at that point. Like, because then you can just maintain your damage output all the time. Let's try Solstice, by the way. See how nerfed that is. So we'll try Solstice. We'll go into full Eclipses. It's like you can just stand here and just keep refreshing. You keep refreshing with constant Starfalls. Just refresh it again. And dot management is a lot easier that way. Like, look, I'll just have this fall for a while. It gives me an opportunity to refresh. And then you just maintain dots again. Dots again. Woo. Put a couple rats in here. Refresh dots again. Like, if it just stands still, it just feels like you could get more damage out. So I guess if a fight does have mobility and you need AoE damage on a move, then yeah, that, you know, the playstyle I think will be better there. But this feels like if you could just stand still, maintaining all of your dots on enemies while just going from Eclipse to Eclipse, all this starts falling, this feels like stronger damage output. I like this better. It feels like a stronger damage. Maybe numbers wise it's not actually stronger. And maybe like this new style drift will be numerically better. But this feels good, I guess. Standing still and just constantly maintaining. Like, this feels smooth. While the other one, it feels like it's choppiness. And the cooldown is like 15 seconds. So it's 8-second duration, 15-second CD. So then you have like this weird amount, like 7 seconds in between. And during that seconds of 4 targets, I'm just like, should I just dot them up to prepare for another Starfall? Or should I just like go into Eclipse? I just feel like it's not enough time to like figure out what you want to do in between the transitions. I do like that they're at least buffing the damage output of Stellar Drift. So at least there's, you know, damage behind it. So if you need to move and you need big damage in AoE, like at least it's kind of like a give and a take system. Yeah, you get mobility. Yeah, you get extra burst damage, but he does put in a cooldown so you can constantly spam it. I don't know. I feel like it's just you make it Two Moons better that way though. Solstice, it's just going to be numbers to find out if Solstice is actually that much better. I think they're leading towards Fear of Lyn being better and better. New Moon can be kind of okay, maybe like a short-term fight where you need the astral power they can generate just to nuke something down, but I just don't really see myself playing it right now. Like, none of it is bad, but none of it seems great. If there's like a band-aid, but maybe like number-wise, maybe sim-wise, it'll be better than what we have. But as it is right now, I don't really know. What legend are you using? I don't even know. I don't think a legend would impact how I'm playing this though. Would it? Or do you think it would? Then we got Warlock changes. Mostly to the Affliction. So Shadow's Embrace, which is now a talent, gets swapped with a Dark Glare being 2-minute cooldown. Now has a 16-second duration, so 12 seconds, and it can apply to multiple enemies. I guess it makes it better as a talent. Was it really only applied to one target as a talent? That's crazy. And also stupid. I don't know if it'll be better. I think it'll be very similar to how it was in BFA, where the Haunt was still better. Shadow's Embrace just feel like a weaker version of Haunt. You might as well just go on for all Haunt. But, I don't know. Maybe in 2-target situation, Shadow's Embrace with Drain Soul won't be terrible. Wither Bold got nerfed, it looks like. Or maybe it didn't, but it does have the damage of Drain Soul. But Drain Soul has a execute mechanics. I guess it would make it pretty strong too. Shadow Bolt does 20% more damage. Drain Soul does 10% more per target, per dot on the enemy. So actually, that could still be okay. That it applies for Drain Soul as well. So this should apply stacks up to 3 times, multiple enemies, right? Oh yeah, this character. I gotta. All of them are gonna have to change keybinds for. Okay, so 2, 3. Yeah, so you can put it on multiple enemies now again. I guess you'll be able to. So I guess it'll be like a niche challenge you'll be able to use in order to maintain debuffs. Since it's now a talent. If let's say you don't want to run Hunt. And I guess it can be kind of okay in prolonged situations. It's kind of okay. Balance needs big and nerfs utility to strong and balance have strong to easy S tier. I think it's still good. Like even if you nerf the damage, that is good. Your utility is really good. I don't think you should nerf the utility though. I don't think Boomy's near utility nerf, honestly. So this will make a Drain Soul deal 16% damage increase. So they actually nerfed this quite a bit. It used to be like 60% damage increase at 200 atom level. So Drain Soul is 14 damage. We got like Inevitable Demise. It turns into 28% damage. So it does get reduced. Like basically half-ish. It should be 14. Oh, it is 14. Oh, there's 16 in here. Okay, so it is half. Okay. But if let's say I apply multiple dots on the enemy. Let me just drain while all my dots active. How much damage will we do? I mean, drain actually does quite a bit of damage. Just like sitting there and draining. You won't always drain. And I guess I do have Drain Soul damage is increased with the Malefic. I guess I could re-Malefic. I wonder if that'll be a playstyle actually. I never even thought about using this Lego. I just have it from before, from my earlier testing. I never really thought about using it though. Let's get dots refreshed. Let's get a dot refreshed. And we'll do one drain. One solid drain. Yeah, you actually might end up becoming a drain warlock again, huh? I guess I should be also pressing Malefic Rapture a lot more often too. I'm actually kind of surprised drain does as much damage as it does. Like it's actually quite a substantial, it feels like, way to play. I guess with this Lego, right? I guess I am using a legendary to make drain hit even harder. But potentially that would be a playstyle going forward. Like a big drain build and finding long drains in between. Maybe that'll be the play. Right? And then maintaining like a buff and a debuff mechanic. I just lost it, but it's okay. Hold on, real Malefic. Maybe that'll be a playstyle going forward. Like I actually could imagine something like this being a real thing. It's a lot to maintain. Like it's a lot of dots that are just constantly falling off for me. So I definitely could be playing it much better. But look, the drain. Have his broken rate anyway. I don't think that that's how you'll actually play Affliction though. But I'm thinking, what if, right? What if that's actually how you end up playing it? Look, Malefic, big old drain, dot. Give him a big old drain yet again. Malefic to buff up the damage further. Drain. Agony, making sure to clip that. What if that's a build? What if that's a playstyle? Because it's doing 23% of my damage, like with all dots. It's like a Malefic Rapture. Okay, I need to try that. I need to try this out because my imp wasn't even hitting. My imp wasn't even attacking. I don't have a Lego for this set, except Malefic Rapture Lego. I think I want probably if you played like the normal playstyle, Malefic Rapture is going to be majority of your damage though. Yeah, what if I end up playing like Corruption damage increased by 25%? Or maybe I'll play the Dark Glare one. Actually, I don't think I need to play the Dark Glare Lego. That'll probably desync my stuff really bad. Let's play just the normal Corruption Lego. Let's play the Legendary with the Corruption damage. Just a Corruption Legendary can do stuff. And we'll wait for full cooldowns and we'll just try to see if we can pop off a Affliction Warlock Burst. I'm not great at Affliction, but I want to try it. Maybe PvP need to move. I guess the PvP might need to move like with a Starfall. But not, I think everybody just runs Twin Moons. If you are going to be moving, you're just going to be dotting. But yeah, I don't know. Boomy doesn't really seem like buffs. It seems like band-aids over previous nerfs. To try to help fix the rows of talents to be more competitive. And after this, we got a bunch of Onatons, so we're going to check them out afterwards. We got Demon Hunter, Monk, Hunter, Paladin, Priest, Shaman. So, Rizzy, if you want to help me out with those Onatons, man, so I can have someone to test it on. I mean, I'll probably go to Orgrimmar and all my characters and hit a train dummy. But if you want to help me out, man, be my guest. Someone will probably work in players better. There's a lot of new stuff I want to look at and just try it out. There's a lot of updates. Alrighty, I think we got all the cooldowns together. How do you play a Warlock nowadays? I think you just go with a Haunt into full dots, big haze buff, a big dark glare, and then start slamming Malefic Raptures, right? That's probably how you play it, right? I'm gonna have my pet help me out here. I'm not great at Affliction, by the way. We're just gonna start slamming. Did I miss any dots? I did miss a dot. Oh no, I missed a dot. That's actually big on Forge. That's actually really, really cringe. Pretty cringe, not gonna lie. We're gonna do Raptures. And we Drain. Drain actually does a lot of damage. It's right behind Raptures. Like that's probably gonna be how you sustain your dam. Is with Drains. Oh, Agony fell off. Kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Trying to make the most damage happen. Big old drain. I need to just sit there and drain more though. I need to just say AFK, and as soon as my dots are back up, just drain whenever possible. I just gotta stand here and drain for a bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to be spamming Raptures either. Maybe I'm supposed to get a big setup with Raptures and then dump them all in once. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing too. But Drain seems to do quite a bit of my dam. Not great at Affliction, boys. So, I'm telling you right now. But look at that Drain damage, dude. It's actually like substantial. With a Conduit. I wonder if it would be possible to make a big Drain build. Like, this is me not running the Drain Lego. I wonder if that'll be a possibility. What's that guy Kevin? There's a cake on his head. It's Kevin's birthday every day, dude. Okay, dot fell off actually. Oh my god, I'm not used to Affliction at all. Agony! Ah! Like this seems to do just a good substantial amount of damage. I like it. I kind of like it. I like the Drain build. It doesn't seem bad at all. MM Hunter will have a good Conduit Covenant ability. You think so? Have only good Conduit for Covenant ability. I don't know if MM Hunter is the only one. There are other classes and specs out there that have a good one. Can't decide between Fear Warrior and Red Paladin, which is better. Try some Red Paladin too. I think you might like it. Red Paladins are pretty good right now. They're pretty hard hitting. I think I like him PvP a lot too. Alrighty. I guess we go take a look at other classes, right? Demon Hunter. I think this guy actually is in PvP, so we might actually be able to try new PvP talent. Maybe. Blood Moon is the new honor talent. Blood Moon, unless this guy is not in PvP, which will be a little sad, but it's okay. But also, so you should try Fury too. You should try both of them really, but Red Paladin seem pretty hard hitting right now. Most of the items to you miss sockets felt like they increased socket RNG. Might be just me getting lucky. It could be you getting lucky, honestly. Prowler's wheelchair. They don't really move a lot, that's true. But they hit really hard. You don't need to move if you hit hard, dude. You're like a tank. Tanks that move quick, and look what they've done. Their contribution in past conflicts between peoples. Tanks have done quite a lot in that department. In PvE, people hate Paladin. It's really not that bad of a spec. It actually is pretty good and fun in Mythic Pluses. It really is not that bad of a spec. Like, it was actually the spec people played for progression in Castle Nothria. I don't get it. I think it's because they hit harder than any other class in the game. So people get jealous. Why can Paladins kill me in 2 buttons when I can barely kill them in like 8? What is going on there, Blizzard? Seems like somebody at Blizzard playing Paladin. Oh, you know what I mean? Alright, we gotta go to Orgrimmar, turn on War Mode, and try the Blood Moon talent. See what that's all about. I do want to see what Tranquilizer Dart is at. I wonder if it's a sleep for hunters. That'd be kind of cool if they get a sleep. Any good red paladins at PvE? That's a thing. Well, paladins are actually really good at Mythic Pluses. Like in AoE damage, if you play around wings, they can slam. Like people play around combustion with fire mages, like, oh, I got combust, do a big pull, burn everything. Paladins can do the same. Except their wings are 2-minute cooldown instead of 1-minute cooldown, and they're melee. I guess there are other deep melee out there that do have better consistent damage than paladins, but like paladins are really not terrible. Or they're better than what people expect from them to be. Like, I'm not saying they're godlike in Mythic Plus and PvE in general, like in raids. They really are not bad. But people think they're like garbage, F tier, like they actually heal bosses. So, and what I'm saying is people's expectations of them are way too low. I'm not saying they're gods, but they're regular WoW players' expectations of Red Paladin, if you like read the forums, for example, isn't super high. Okay, can we see the new honor talent? Blood Moon. Demon Hunter PvP talent, Blood Moon. Is it a Vengeance Demon Hunter thing? Hold on. Is it a Vengeance thing? Let's check. Am I dumb, chat? Am I stupid? Did I just miss it completely or something? Hold on. Transfer Soul Ash to alts with the new package Soul Ash item. Oh! You can transfer Soul Ash to your alts. Oh, interesting. Wait, you can get Soul Ash for your alts. That's crazy. Wow. It's not a PTR, really. PvP talent. It's a Demon Hunter PvP talent. Yeah, I see it. It's right here on Wowhead. But it's not on live. Which is a little bit sad. Yeah, that's a little sad. But the PvP talent says, consume magic that affects all enemies within 8 yards of the target. Spectral Sight allows you to slip into the shadows while standing still. So Spectral Sight gives you a stealth. Like maybe a vanish. Which could be pretty cool for evading enemies. And gives Spectral Sight a different extra use. And then magic dispelling enemies that are stacked together will also be kind of value. Consume magic. Affects all enemies within 8 yards. That seems really, really cool. And Spectral Sight being able to pop in a stealth so you can see rogues but they can't see where you are. That could be cool too. But also could just be used to dodge spells. I wonder if it has a Shadow Meld effect. Like, can you dodge a Chaos Bolt with Spectral Sight? That'd be cool. Yeah, but as of right now, it's not in the game by the looks of it. Finally, it's pretty cool. Bad experience runs in a group. I've never seen Horde side Dalaran. I'm just wondering what it looked like the day. Horde? Dude, you could just go to Orgrimmar, man. Check it out. As long as you're, you know, not Alliance. It's pretty cool. It's pretty dusty. It's like, you know, you live in a crater, basically. But it's pretty cool. I like Horde. Like Orgrimmar, looks great. Alright, so another for Demon Hunter by the looks of it, boys. So we have Hunters with Tranquilizing Dart. New PvP town, Tranquilizing Darts. Tranquilizing Darts, what do they do? Whoa, weird. Okay, I'm looking at it right here. What? Whoa, what is this? Wow. It did some actually cool stuff. Oh, they're changing Kindred Affinity, so it actually gives you, instead of like a percent of a stat, it just gives you a bonus of a stat. Okay. It's gonna give you 5% of that stat, they just give you a bonus number. I feel like that'll be a lot less good. Because the bonus percent you on 5% is pretty big. Alright, we have to go to test this. But, oh, Chrysler, I might actually need you here for this one, dude. Chrysler, can you go to Orgrimmar? Can I meet you in Orgrimmar? And I can test this out on you? Just to see what it looks like, because it might have a cool animation to it. Yeah, this could look pretty cool, actually. Wait. This is cool. So, Tranquilizing Dart, let me show you guys what it is. I'm gonna go straight to Orgrimmar, Chrysler. So looking at Tranquilizing Darts, interrupting or removing effects with Tranquilizing Shot or Encounter Shot, or I guess Muzzle for MM or Survival, releases 8 darts at nearby enemies, reducing the duration of beneficial magic effect by 4 seconds. So if let's say somebody has a buff, like a magic buff, you can like reduce it. So Chrysler, just like hit my pet with Conflag and I will remove your buff. Right, so hit my pet. I'm gonna put him over here. Put him on passive. Hit my pet with Conflag and I'll remove your buff. So if I remove a buff from you, I should have these darts fire off. So remove a buff. I didn't say any darts. Okay, now cast a spell and I'll muzzle you. I'll interrupt you. See if these darts fly. Yeah, so Tranquilizing doesn't do anything. It doesn't release these darts at all. Kick. No darts. So this is supposed to send darts to reduce the benefits of enemy's magic effects. So does this mean it's like 8 yards of you? So you have to be in melee of an enemy. That seems more like a survival hunter than any other spec, even though you can use it on other specs. It's interesting to maybe like remove how long a healer's like cooldowns are lasting, right? Let's say like combustion or wings or whatever. Like a beneficial magic effect, like can there be cooldowns? Like, can a healer sit in PS longer? Like, will the healer's PS be shorter by 4 seconds? That could be cool. That could be interesting. Does it just shave off 4 seconds of it? Actually, Chrysler, do this. Pop Dark Soul, and then Conflag my pet, and I'll interrupt you with I'll hit you with Tranquilizer Shot. Just 2 abilities that can be removed. I want to see if it actually will reduce the cooldown of one of the abilities. I'm just gonna stand next to you so I can remove it. Okay, bam. I don't think the cooldown of this was shortened. I was thinking maybe that the cooldown would get like, it would be like, you know how he does this like circular thing for the cooldown for like the timer or whatever. I would imagine it would like get shortened, but it wasn't, at least from what I saw. Actually, I hit my best with Conflag again. What's the duration of Conflag rate normally? Did it shorten it? Wait, I think it might have shortened it. Wait, I think it did shorten it. Is there any other buff you can drop, like that has a magic buff with a duration? 10. Yeah, I mean, I can remove it, but I think I did shorten it. Okay, so I think I did shorten it. Actually, Conflag and then cast a spell, and then we'll see if it shortens it. Conflag at my pet and then cast any spell, and I'll interrupt you, and it should shorten it. Conflag 8. It does shorten it. Oh, so it seems like it's a magic buff. Can it be like a PS? Can be PI. Yeah, no animation because I don't have those things firing off me. Because I'm supposed to have these different darts shooting in all directions. So it does shorten it. But it's so weird. Like, it works on buffs that I can remove, but does it work on buffs that I cannot remove? Like, is there any other buff? Okay, try this. Come flag the pet, pop wall. Is wall a magic debuff? Is wall a magic? Unending, like, I know it's a magic effect that can be removed, but is it technically a magic buff? Is it a magic benefit of some sort? Beneficial magic effect. Try popping wall and then hit them with come flag and I'll remove it. And I'll watch your wall. See maybe if wall duration is shorter. Yeah, so pop wall, come flag the pet. I will hit you with that tranquilizing shot. No, it didn't really removed. No, so it doesn't count wall. So I wonder what it means about magical effect. Dark Pact. Oh, would Dark Pact work actually? Actually, it's a good question. Dark Pact. Yeah. I don't know if you can like change your talents and go to Dark Pact or something. That might work. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what it counts as a magical effect. Like if you can reduce, like if a healer pops pain suppression on himself and you dispel him and you shorten pain suppression, that's big. But if it's only things that you can remove and interrupt, then I don't really know. All right, so Dark Pact, come flag. I'll remove come flag while standing next to you, and we'll see if it reduces it. Actually, I'll also cast spell afterwards, just so I can get an interrupt, because we can see if it actually works. Because maybe only interrupts work. So absorb is here. 6 seconds, cast a spell. It didn't shorten it, I don't think. It didn't look like it shortened it, but maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, we actually can test it. Did it shorten it? Real quick. Because I actually was not watching it, to be honest. I was more watching the cast to make sure I land the interrupt. Okay, we'll go towards the end. Okay, so when I so Dark Pact, right? It's right here. So Dark Pact is up. 19, 18. I remove you. I did not have my mouse over Dark Pact, but it did not look like it shortened it. Interrupting you did not shorten it. Okay. So it doesn't seem to work there. It didn't, yeah. So I wonder what counts as a magic buff or not. Nightfall? Maybe Nightfall proc would do it. But like, if it's like removing people's Nightfall procs, I don't think it's super disruptive. If it's removing, it's basically like removing people's like, I don't know, like a Frost Mage with Fingers of Frost procs. Again, don't feel like it's super disruptive. Like, how disruptive is this? Because it can technically make certain buffs last less long. But is it worth running an auto talent for like a disruptiveness? I don't think it's disruptive enough. It's a cool idea, but I don't think it's disruptive enough. If you can do things like pain suppression removed, then that'll be worth something. If it could be like, Paladin doesn't have wings for his... I mean, I guess Paladin is instant casting with wings anyway, really. Like, they'll just Crusader Strike, Holy Flash of Light, you know, just Word of Glory spam. So, like, I guess it depends. They make it pretty mad. Siphon? Remove Power Siphon from a Demonology Warlock. Power Siphon? I guess you could. It lessens CD uptime? No, it lessens procs. It lessens procs and magical effects. But if it's magical effects that can be removed, like as a hunter, you can already remove magic effects. Like, I guess at that point you can run it if somebody's going to have a bunch of magic effects. But like, let's say a mage pops on shields, right? Triple shield. You remove one shield, and one of the shields is going to have a 4-second less duration. Who cares? In 30 seconds, they're going to put up the shields back up again. You maybe will be able to get one more tranquilizing shot. And if you maybe tranquilizing shot hits the shield that isn't shorter duration, then maybe you get some value. But are you though? That's my question, I guess. But like, are you? Do you get any value here? But do you? It's a weird talent for sure. It's a weird talent. All right. Well, at least we looked at it, tested it, clip it and ship it. Brewmaster. I think this guy's already PvP, so maybe we might be okay. Rodeo. So with Rodeo, it basically like the longer you not press Clash, the longer the cooldown is, or something like that, right? I guess we'll look at it myself. I think in general it works on everything that could be purged. So then I guess it's like... I guess like, if an enemy has a like, if it can work on anything that cannot be purged, like like paid suppression, PS, then it's massive. If it's only things that can be purged for a hunter that already has a purge capabilities, I don't really know. And also it has an 8-yard range. Like you're not gonna be able to really get value of it unless it's survival. And a survival, do you really want to give up a talent slot for that? And I guess it's just one of those like series of questions you gotta ask yourself. And to me, it just doesn't really feel like what's worth. All right, Brewmaster, do they have a new talent? Rodeo, they do. Every 7 seconds while clash is off cooldown, your next clash can be activated immediately to wildly clash an additional enemy. So I got clash. So basically you could just like clash and charge spam it to multiple enemies. Now where the hell is my clash? I gotta find clash next. Oh, there it is. I never actually pressed clash before. I don't know why. Put it up here. So we should be able to clash with 3 targets. So clash will have a cooldown, but you can just, I guess, charge enemies to ya. What is there some weird things you could do with it? There's probably like some mobility things you could do. Like you can basically group people around, right? Like clash, and you move them over, and then you clash them over. Oh wait, oh it's a random. Is it a random enemy nearby? Is this like a pulling thing? Like can you pull enemies to you with this? Is that what it's supposed to be? Like being able to pull enemies to you back to back? I don't really understand it, I guess. Maybe Brewmasters will be able to like keep pulling enemies to them as they're trying to run away, like it's a chasing mechanic. Pretty weird, not gonna lie. Like CC immunity seems pretty good, but this clash thing was weird. Okay, so clash is off cooldown. Every 7 seconds while clash is off cooldown, your next clash can be activated immediately to wildly clash to an additional enemy. Okay, so maybe I could use this for mobility, right? Maybe I could use this for mobility. Like clash to him, clash to him. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so it's clash into a random nearby enemy, not an enemy I'm targeting. Like I'm targeting Silverplum Grazer. You and a target. So it's not even marking my target. Is it just like, let's me clash to that same target over and over? I think it's 8 yards around the target. I have no idea. Oh, with the auto talent? Yeah, it's only 8 yards. Yeah, this doesn't seem that good at all. This seems kind of weird. Darkback buff is big now, almost 7k shield. That's actually massive. That's actually a massive Kaiser. Put a board over here, just get the hell away from that guy. Yeah, this clash thing is weird. It doesn't seem to work properly. Like, it doesn't seem to work on the target that I'm targeting, I guess. So I don't really know how I feel about it. Doesn't seem good. I don't really know where you use it. I mean, if maybe you could use clash, kind of like leap, right? Heroic leap. When you leap, you could use leap again in order to gain distance. If you could use clash like that to like maybe get away from enemies, like charge an enemy, charge an enemy, charge an enemy, that would be cool. Or if you could just harass a player, like force them to clash to you as they're running over the flag. Like you force them back to you, then you walk the other direction, and you can force them back. It's like a grip in a sense. Maybe that could work okay, but doesn't seem that good right now. At least from what I saw right here, it doesn't seem that good, boys. Paladin. Let's test out the Paladin new honor talents here, boys. Some of them are new, some are not. Bag of tricks. What about bag of tricks? What's up, Cyrus? Said him, man. Hope you're having a good one. I guess we gotta go to Orgrimmar. Turn on honor talents and see how we do. I don't really know if there's much I can really do with honor talent testing for this character, but we'll see, man. You know what I mean? We'll see. There's some cool stuff for Shaman too. They actually got a lot of new stuff. But Paladins are not getting new honor talents, mostly reworks and things get removed. Well, no, one talent I guess is going from prot to old specs. I guess it is near there. But they have a thing where when you cast Judgment, you clear 1 poison, 1 disease, 1 magic effect. Wait, with Kryza we could actually try that out too, because Kryza does have Come Flag and Immolate on me. You can put up magic effects on me. If I can remove magic effects, this would be insane. Like if you can remove like fears and polys from enemy allies as a paladin, that'd be just stupid good. Especially if Toll does it too. Okay. That's racial trick, I think. Bag of tricks? You mean the Valpera one? Yeah, it's actually does quite a bit of damn in comparison to other Rachels. So it is gonna be Vengeance Aura got changed to when full loss of control effect is applied to an ally, you gain 6 crits chance. So you no longer does holy damage, just extra crit. 2 stacks, so like 12% crit is not terrible. So you mark an enemy player for retribution after they kill an ally with your retribution aura. If the marked enemy is slain within 8 seconds, cast redemption on fallen ally. So you can just battle rest somebody. Cool. That could be pretty cool. Lawbringer, they actually made it so that Lawbringer and it's 10% of maximum health. Dude, even more damage. Dude, are you serious with Divine Toll? Bro, you have a legendary where you can cast Divine Toll every 5 seconds. Blizzard. Lawbringer, Divine Toll, legendary where you cast it every 5 seconds once you use it. What are you guys doing? Blizzard. Blizzard. You cast it every 5 seconds. This effect lasts 30 seconds. Every 5 seconds, you cast an extra judgment. Blizzard! What are you guys doing? I feel like I need to craft this Lego now. Hold on. I need to craft this Lego. Hold on. Kryzer. Can you invite me to group and stay out there for a bit while I craft this Lego and I hit you with Lawbringer and just watch it tick out for your health? I'll hit you with Judgment with a Divine Toll, then Judgment, and just let Judgment keep hitting you over and over. 10% of your health every single time. I think that'd be very fair. How does that sound? I actually want to try this. I want to see just if that stuff works. And I also want to test the magic effect with the Judgment of the Pure. Yo, they made Lawbringer pretty nutty. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, so we need a Lawbringer. Reckoning got nerfed. I don't really know if I could test it much. Vegisaur, I can't really test it much either. I mean, I guess I can get CC'd. Judgment of the Pure. Casting Judgment. Magic effect. Wait, does that mean it works on me too? Bro. Blizzard. Bro, what are you guys doing? PvP buff? Oh no, dude. Oh no, Blizzard. Oh. You're right, Arthur. It didn't give me the Lego. So, we're gonna put the time to PvP, dude. Time to just go Paladin and Lawbring everybody down. Just big cleave, dude. You already do it like insane damage and burst. And the Blizzard's like, oh, just hit people every 5 seconds with 10% of the health, haha. In AoE, haha. With 30 seconds, haha. Blizzard. Why? Why are you like this? Stop. Bring up my legendary. What does this even go? It goes in the chest and waist. Okay. We can go belt. Guys, I'll be right over. I'll be right over, sweetie. Mommy's gotcha. I'll be right there. Damn, that seems nuts. Seems actually pretty nuts. Alrighty, craft a Lego, max level, Kyrian Toll, versatility just cause. We'll see, dude. Pain. Can you guys hear the pain in my voice? Like, I was about to get the OP buff. Like, it just makes you think, like, who over there Blizzard is playing Paladin? Like, for real, who over there Blizzard? Who's got the little cousin Timmy playing Paladin? And he's like, uncle, I just one-shot somebody. I kept trying to PvP in Shadowlands and I just keep dying. And he's like, oh, it's okay, little Timmy. I'm gonna buff up your class to make sure you don't keep dying. And it's like, uncle, I can't kill players in 1 ability, only in 2. Can you somehow fix that? And he's like, yes, Timmy, I can help you out. He's just an uncle. He doesn't want to disappoint little Timmy. So they just keep amping up reds, dude. So Timmy can just be a god amongst men. Like, what is this, dude? Hold on. There's no way it works with Toll, right? There's got to be some stipulation. So Judgment now applies Lawbringer to a target. Hit for 1 minute. Casting Judgment on an enemy causes other enemies with your Lawbringer to suffer 10% of the max. Oh, wait, what? Oh. It's not as bad. Wait. No, this is gonna work. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Kryzer, how's it going? Can you summon a pet? Can you summon a pet and just make sure AFK is there out of stealth? I really want to test this. So I need to put a judgment on you. I need to put a judgment on your pet. and then I need to press Divine Toll and let Judgments. So Judgments will do 10% damage to other people, not the main person. Okay, so that's how it works. So Judgment now applies Lawbringer for a minute. Casting Judgment on an enemy causes all other enemies with your Lawbringer. Does that work if I just hit Chrysler? Hold on. Hit Chrysler. And let me hit him with it again. Will it apply Lawbringer? No, it looks like it doesn't. It looks like it only gives him Lawbringer debuff. So, but if I hit this guy, right? Yeah, he actually takes damage. Okay. I guess I'll pop wings. I just keep casting that at him. Okay. So this isn't exactly you being able to one-shot somebody, but big A with cleave pressure, that's paladins now, dude. Dong. Hold on. Rig-a-ding-ding. Like, is... I'm down with that being targeted. You are. Like, you literally are. Like, I didn't even touch you. That's just the bell flew out. That's just the bell flew out. That's another bell. I didn't even press that one. It just bell kept flying. Does it put Divine Toll on a cooldown though? Wait, that's so weird. It has a full cooldown. Does it keep presenting its cooldown? Wait, does this change the ability altogether? Divine Toll, you instantly cast Judgment for 5 seconds. The effect lasts for 30 seconds. Is that... So do you just like have a minute cooldown and a 30-second duration of just Toll doing its stuff? So I think you don't get the cooldown reduction on Toll until it's done doing its bell thing, which is interesting. Which is very, very interesting. But yeah, I mean, I'm just hitting this pet, and he's just taking like 10% damage every time a Judgment. Which is pretty nutty. Alrighty. What else can we test? Oh! Looks like being 3s. Yeah, I think this would be great in any group gameplay. Like 2v2, 3v3. Like, you're just gonna be slapping people. Hold on, can I heal you a little? I can't even bring up my spellbook. Where is... Wait. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Duel me. I want you to hit me with an Immolate. We're gonna try out Judgment with Pure. Hit me with the Immolate, and I'll see if I can remove it. So I have myself in the Devotion aura. So any allies within your aura should have a buff removed. Yeah. I actually just dispelled myself. So hit me with a corruption curse of slow. Hit me with a curse. Actually, no, it's a curse. Wouldn't work on curses, right? No, just disease, poison, and magic. What can you hit me with that's a magic hit? Wait, fear me, and I'll hit Toll. Hold on. Okay, so fear me now. I'll hit Toll, and stand next to me as you fear me. Fear me now. I want to see if this Toll breaks me out. Fear, stand next to me. I just dispelled myself out of a fear. Hold on, fear me now. Fear me now before the Toll. Fear me. No. It's a delay. I know it is. I'm not like trying to put pressure on you. But if you fear me now before the Toll is over, hold on, look at this. Gong. I just broke myself out of fear. I can just dispel myself from fears. Oh no. Bro. Wait, you actually can't just dispel yourself and dispel allies. In your aura, you're just constantly dispelling. What? That seems really good. That seems exceptionally strong. Fear immunity, dot immunity. Dude, you're just removing magic effects every time you Judgment. Huh. I guess an Affliction Warlock will have fun with it though, right? Because if I have Toll and you keep putting UA on me, I will silence myself over and over. Actually, do this. Swap to Affliction and just keep popping UAs on me every time it's off. If you can, Chrysler. Swap Affy. And then as I press Divine Toll, just keeps putting UA in me. Every time it falls off, put a UA in me. This is perfect. I'm living in Paladin right now. Yeah, I think you guys should. Honestly. Alrighty, so I'm gonna press Divine Toll. UA me. And just make sure UA is on me all the time. So we're gonna see this getting dispelled. If I can actually hurt myself. Oh! Oh my god, Affliction are gonna have a field day with Paladins now. Jesus! Oh my goodness. Well then. Interesting. I still think this is super giga strong. I don't think this is... I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think a paladin will just have almost no issues running the Sauna talent, except when you run into an Affliction Warlock. So unless arenas are full of Affliction Warlocks, paladins are actually gonna dom. Like, they only dominate with Dam, but like dispelling constantly. Like, you can't poly. We have one class to counter. Maybe like Affliction, maybe a Shadow Priest with the VT dispels, but that's about it. You can't get polyed. Yeah, you can't get polyed. You can't take any magic effect. Curses is the only thing that goes through. No Hodge. Yeah, you can't get Hodge either. Especially like if you get the auto attack like thing with Hodges. You know what I mean? Is this an Outlaw Rogue running around? Yo, duel this Outlook for real. Yo, duel this Outlook for real. I want to see if it can actually work for him. Let's run your honor talents. It doesn't seem like he has crazy gear. Show him off, Kreiser. Adrenaline Rush Lego? What are you doing, you goober? Why is that your Lego? Adrenaline Rush increases damage. Yo, we're gonna watch Kreiser, boys. Kreiser popping off versus Rogue. Rogue opening up with a Blade Flurry, I guess, to get the pet out. Trying to go for a kick on the Succubus. Gonna be the Rogue trying to bail out. Does get hit after Mortal Call into a big old kiss, but Succubus CC just stops in place. Is stacking up a little bit of stam. Gonna take a loads of damage from Kreiser. Blew up completely. This man didn't even know what hit him. Absolutely just... Oh my god, Kreiser just traps this guy. Slash pat. It's okay. There. Gently pat him, dude. Kreiser, my man. BFA PTSD? I don't know if it's BFA PTSD, bro. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. This man. Yo, I ain't ready to duel you, dude. I'm here. Chest honor talents. So Ultimate Retribution talent redesign where you mark an enemy. Aura Reckoning is pretty cool too. Lawbringer redesign so you can cleave things more often. Let me get some B-roll for this. Yeah, let me go get B-roll and then I'll move on to the Priest. I want to try Priest new talents. Just gotta hit a train dummy while getting B-roll, boys. Only because he is walking every GCD. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe if the Pally is just walking himself every GCD, it'll still be pretty strong. Damn. Kidney shot, full setup. I mean, that rogue is trying to make work, dude. He's trying to make damage happen. Got that soul rod, I guess, from Kreiser. Gladiator's trinket or Gladiator's emblem. Did you kill the rogue? I feel like a health stopped going down, so I think the rogue is dead. I think I just blasted that guy. Oh no, poor guy, dude. Poor rogue. Okay, so the other honor talents, like, I guess the Ultimate Retribution could be interesting. I don't know if it'll get used that much, but that could be cool. If you know you're expecting your ally to die, and if you know you can turn around and just slam someone down afterwards, that could be interesting. Aura of Reckoning himself when the ally is within your aura, like that getting nerfed is not super bad, I don't think. Vengeance Aura doesn't seem, I think it's a little less good now, and just because it's crit, it's not holy damage directly, it's just crit. But you get crit a lot faster now, so I guess it's not too bad. I don't really know, man. It seems like Lawbringer Judgment of the Light would be really, really good, though. Really, really good. Do you like tanking or healing? If I had to choose only one of those two, probably healing. I'm not a great tank. At least I don't have a lot of experience with the tank. But tanks are fun. Alright, do I have a priest that's in honor talents? Because I don't think I even have a max level priest on here. No, I don't. I don't have a max priest level priest on live either. So for priest, you got a Thought Steal PvP talent. Will now give enemies a debuff, saying that they're confused, showing that the ability is spell stolen. New PvP talent, Inner Light Darkness for Discipline. Let's see what that's about. Searing Light PvP talent, named to Blaze of Light, and it has been changed so that penance can now slow the enemies by 40%. That's pretty cool. Instead of reduce cooldown of penance. Smite penance do 15% more damage still. Ultimate Radiance PvP talent, healing increase to 120 instead of 250, so that's a nerf. Trinity no longer increases extra healing from Atonement transfer, so he doesn't heal as much. Crit, Strike of Penance, Shadow Fiend, and Smite is increased to 30 though. But they also baseline increase the extra healing you get for Atonement healing by 20% in PvP combat, so Atonement healing should be a little stronger. What's up, Isaac? How you doing, my man? Have they fixed the Rogue Ventier Lego? I heard it was a bit buggy. It was pretty buggy. I could maybe try it out after checking out these Honor Talents, because we got Priest and we got Shaman stuff to look at. I think they did fix it though. Bubs. B-dubs. How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Cardinal Amending. A bunch of Honor Talents for Flash healing increased by 50% in PvP combat for Holy Priest. Okay, so I guess they're trying to make the healing a little better. Shadow Priest, Greater Fate PvP time duration is 3 seconds instead of 4 seconds. Doesn't look like it's been effective for Holy Priest at all. So I guess we'll start with this, since Shadow didn't get much of an upgrade, really. Let's try the new stuff. So it is going to be a Trinity, so you have a higher chance to crit. Increased by 30 when you have Atonement on 3 or more allies. So you have to have Atonement on multiple enemy allies. Interesting. Atonement duration is increased by 50%, can only be applied to Power Word Shield. Okay, so Trinity, they're making it so you crit more often. Okay. That could be alright, actually, damage-wise. Especially if you feel like you're just going to be taking lots of pressure all the time. And with the baseline Atonement buff healing, it might not be that bad. So Ultimate Radiance has been nerfed. That's the one that's been nerfed. So we're going to go Trinity. Ultimate Radiance. Then there's a Thought Steal debuff. Inner Light and Darkness. Ooh. Wait, this looks kind of cool. Wait, that actually looks awesome. Hold on, what is that? Inner Light and Darkness. Embrace the light, reducing mana cost of healing spells by 15%. Inner Darkness. Spell damage and Atonement healing by 10%. So you activate the swap between Inner Light and Inner Darkness. Healing spells cost 50% less mana, or spell damage and Atonement healing is increased by 10. Oh, you could really make yourself like an aggressive priest. Blaze of Light is also here, so Blaze of Light damage is increased by quite a bit, huh? So with Trinity, you should just have 30% more crit chance, as long as you have Atonement on three people. So that's Atonement on 3 people. I have Trinity, so this should have a higher chance to crit now, right? Hopefully, I think it does. I mean, it's a chance, right? So it's just a chance to crit. That's pretty cool. And then Blaze of Light. Damage of your Smite and Penance increased by 50%, and Penance increases target's movement speed. So as I'm just smiting him, it does more damn. And when I Penance him, he does get a slow. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. It seems like the first bolt of Penance causes a slow. But then the rest of them, I don't really know if they are. That's pretty neat. Okay, then Inner Light and Inner Darkness. So when I enter it, it doesn't look like it has like, oh, it has a 15-second cooldown. So I embrace the light. So now I'm embracing the light. Mana cost of healing spells reduced by 15%. So I can heal these guys and their spells are cheaper. For example, this guy right here. So normally my Shadow Man is like 482 mana. When I switch to Inner Darkness, it is 5. Yeah, so it does actually reduce the cooldown. And then we can also go into Inner Darkness. Spell damage of Atonement and Atonement healing is increased by 10. So you're more focused on the aggressive playstyle. Your spell damage is higher. Your spells hit more for more, so the Atonement healing is better. And also they buffed Atonement healing by 20%. Yeah, 20%. So I think they're trying to allow Disc-Based to actually be able to do more damage-oriented playstyle while relying on Atonement-based healing. That's pretty neat, actually. You could switch these phases pretty easily. I guess when you're about to take big damage, you could always go into light and focus on shielding. And then when you could go into damage like higher dampening and just focus on more damage. Help your team score the kills or whatever. That's pretty neat. Okay, I'm gonna need your help with this one, Kreiser, with Thought Steal. I want to see what debuffs it gives you, so it should show you like whether you have a spell or not. It said here, Thought Steal, confused. The spells that players are affected with after being thought stolen is now a 20-second cooldown to indicate the cooldown of the lockout. So I guess when I hit you with thought steal, it should show you that your fear has a cooldown to it. Basically, where I am. Okay, so when we duel and hit you with thought steal, it should show you that fear is in a cooldown now. I believe. So you tell me if it does show it on cooldown or if it's not. What is your pet? Where's your succubus at? Did you remove your succubus? I want to fear your succubus, but I guess I'll fear you now. That's kind of funny, as a priest I'm just fearing him. So I don't know if it actually showed you like a cooldown or not. Did you see a cooldown or not? It shows a CD? Okay, so that's one of the changes they've done. Okay, back to train dummies. You can go duel people. Thank you, man. I do appreciate you for helping me out with these. Forfeit. All flying. Oh, come on. Hey, Hunter. How's the Hunter looking like? They didn't really get too many new things today. They do. I guess they're looking more or less the same. Have they fixed the world? Yeah, I haven't. I need to check it. I still need to check it. Wait, do I still have this buff? I'm still holding on to Inner Darkness. Oh, that's weird. It's no longer an honor talent, but it still gives me the buff. Okay, do it Inner Darkness. If you set your stance with this talent, then switch honor talents, you keep the buff. Already saw an issue. He's like, I still keep the buff. Weird. Oh, holy. Okay, that's what I want to check. Alright, for holy, we have... What is new here? Cardinal Mending has been redesigned. Okay, so let me put up Cardinal Mending here first. Prayer Mending's healing is increased by 100% and his jump range is increased by 10 yards. Instead of what? I don't know what the original was like. But we have Cardinal Mending, so now its healing is increased by 50 and its jump range is increased to 10 yards, so you can jump more often. Oh, so I can just put it up on allies. Miracle Worker PvP talent, Serenity War Miracle Worker, where's that at? Miracle Worker. Holy Word Serenity now has 2 charges and 20 reduced cooldown instead of 25, so they shorten it a little bit. So you won't be able to have those big emergency heals nearly as often. Which I guess is alright. What else new? Greater Heal, it decreases to 12 seconds, so I don't know if Greater Heal is going to make it come back with 12-second cooldown. Ignore its healing reduction effects. Oh, the ignoring healing reduction effects might be interesting. So you can Greater Heal people again, and I guess it will ignore dampening and Mortal Strike effects. That could be pretty decent. Divine Ascension PvP talent increases the range of the spells while you're in flight. So Divine Ascension is the one where you fly up in the air. So I guess your heals are going to have a longer distance effect to them. I guess you were flying super high up, so it was probably like harder to catch the people in the heal. They had to basically stand right under you. So that is kind of nice to make it a little bit better. Greater Fate is 3 seconds now, and Flash Healing is increased to 15 seconds. So Flash Heals should do a little bit more healing now. I don't know how effective they're going to be in comparison to like some of your other heals though. But if you need some Flash Heals all quickly, some big quick heals, you should be able to get at least some. Okay, cool. That's about it for Priest. Shaman it is. And Shaman don't really have too many new things by the looks of it. Is that my only Shaman? I guess it is. Wait, Orbos. Okay, we'll do a down memer. I don't know what this guy's all about, but he's memeing around. So Elemental Static Field, we looked at it before. Season Winds for enhancement in Ellie, which I actually seen Tickle post a picture on that. So basically when you interrupt an enemy of a certain school, cast a skull, they will you will take less damage from that skull. So like if you interrupt it on Shadow, this PTR, yes it is. So the Season Winds auto talent, if you interrupt an enemy's Shadow Bolt, it's a shadow spell, So after you interrupt it, you take less shadow damage for 20 seconds. Which, I mean, you kind of interrupted a shadow spell as is, so like you shouldn't really have to worry too much about the damage reduction. But I guess with dots, it would help. With dots, it would help. Or if you're playing against like a warlock and a shadow priest, we're just gonna dot the world. Interrupting one gives you benefit for both. I guess there's that. I don't know how good it'll be. Static Field Totem, we looked at it before. That's not all that new. Although it does look a lot cooler though. Zoom out a little. So that's 10% of your health. And it looks pretty nuts. It'll push enemies out of it and force enemies inside of it in there. Cool looking. And then there's the Season Winds, which for Enhance and LE could maybe be okay. Wait, how long is Wind Shear Interrupt? 3 seconds. So actually Wind Shear Interrupt is only 3 instead of 6, how other classes have it. So actually that's not that bad. If you feel like you're just constantly going to take pressure. It does make it a little harder if you're trying to interrupt like a mage that's a fire trying to polymorph. Because then you're going to interrupt arcane, and then you're not going to take more arcane damage. So then this has some uses. You would go against classes that are pretty much monochromatic. Like if it's an arcane mage with arcane CC and arcane spells. Or like a shadow affliction warlock with shadow damage, shadow CC. Stuff like that. So like classes that are really a one spell skill cast instead of multiple. But I guess the booming wouldn't be that good. Because, I mean, I guess you would interrupt Cyclone, so you take less astral damage because it's nature and arcane. But I don't know. Could be interesting. And then there's the Restoration Shaman changes. Healing Rain. Healing increased by 20% in PvP combat, so I guess you can Healing Rain on your allies if you wanna. So that does a lot more healing, 20%. And there's one new honor talent here, by the looks of it. Living Tide, is that what it is? Living Tide. So, Healing Tide Totem cooldown is about 1.5 minutes, and he heals 100% more each time it pulses. So, when you drop it down, it's a much shorter cooldown. So, it should heal me for more every time it pulses. So, it does heal you for more. Look at that. That actually could be pretty good in PvP. Yeah, especially if you keep the totem around. It actually grows. What the hell is growing? That's so weird looking. But that's actually a sizable amount of healing. I wonder if that's going to be better than, I guess it's about like Healing Stream Totem, but a stronger version. That could be an interesting cooldown, though. It looks like that's all that's new. Spirit Link PvP talent has been removed, though. Okay, well, I guess there it is, boys. Interesting. Interesting. Alrighty. I think we recorded a ton. We were tested a lot. More testing needs to be done and more in-depth, like in arenas and stuff, of all these new auto talents, but this is quite a lot, man. Quite a lot of new stuff was added. Package Soul Ash. So it looks like getting Legos for your alts will be a lot easier too, right? Transfer your Soul Ash to alts. So I guess you could use other alts to just transfer Soul Ash. You can transfer 1,300 Soul Ash at a time. So like your main can transfer Soul Ash to your alts. Like if you play your Torghast in your main, you can just save up a bunch of Soul Ash and then transfer it over. Let's say you got a brand new alt. Or I could play all my alts and transfer all the Soul Ash to my main, so I can craft a bunch of different Legos on my main. That could work too. You can just outfit all your alts with Soul Ash. That's not bad. Soul Ash Shuffle is here. So do you lose some Soul Ash when it, or what? Back for easy transfer, significant chunk of Soul Ash is missing. Brokers always get the cut. So you do lose out some Soul Ash when you transfer over. So, because you have to do it through brokers, and they'll get their cut. Okay, so there's some decay to it. And you will need Soul Cinders, but I guess getting another rank for Soul Legendary off the bat is going to be pretty good. Okay, cool. Alrighty, boys. We're going to call it here. Thank you, boys, so much for coming by. It was very much an in-depth stream today. Just take a look at PTR stuff and open up our boxes. Really got a lot of dubs today, dude. But hopefully tonight we go in, we slam it out of the park, we kill Shriek into Sludge, into SLG, hopefully for a really fast run, and then slay Danny and see if we get anything good out of Danny. I'll see you guys in the stream, alrighty? We'll be streaming the raid in about an hour or so, okay? I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. These all sound super interesting to test, by the way. I feel like Paladin's got some really strong stuff to work with. Maybe I'm overvaluing them, but this seems really, really good. But thank you guys. Appreciate all of you. And I'll see you boys in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Either tonight or tomorrow, okay? Peace.